Hi everybody, welcome to Yoga with Pat. I'm starting this video from my messy little craft corner because this video, this sequence is inspired by all you awesome people who have been using your crafting skills to make things for healthcare workers. Maybe it's masks. I also found an awesome pattern for these little things with buttons on the side, little crocheted things that hold the elastic for the masks, because nurses are getting sores behind their ears from wearing the masks all day. So I'll put a link in the description to that, and also a link in the description to Melanie Ham's video. She did this awesome tutorial on making masks with filter pockets, which I've been making for my husband to take to work. So I'll put two links in the description for that if you want to check those out. And but yeah, let's get to the yoga. This is for you. Maybe if you've been sitting at your sewing machine for days on end making awesome things, you're probably feeling sore in your shoulders, in your back. So we're going to stretch that all out from our chair. This is a folding chair, but really any chair is going to work for you. Except for chairs with wheels. Don't use a chair with wheels. You're gonna slip and slide all over the place and hurt yourself. So just make sure it's a chair that's really solid, that's not gonna slide from under you. I do this sequence from my yoga mat, so if you've got one somewhere in the closet, pull it out, dust it off, put your chair on your yoga mat. If not, that's okay, you don't need it. And then also another thing, a belt. I'm going to be using a belt to stretch out our shoulders. So if you have a scarf or a towel, bring that out and you can use that to follow along with me and stretch those shoulders. So without dragging this thing on anymore, let's get started. We're gonna start today's practice seated in a chair. You can use any chair. Can be your kitchen chair, can be an office chair. Preferably a chair that's not on rollers so it doesn't move around. If you do have a yoga mat, it would be nice to put your chair on the yoga mat so your chair doesn't slip, but you don't have to have a yoga mat for this. So we're gonna start scooched up on our chair so that we're sitting on the edge, so that our feet are grounded and flat on the floor or on your mat. We can place our hands on our laps, either palms facing up or down, whatever's more comfortable for you. And we want to bring some straightness to our spine by bringing our shoulders down the back and almost together, just gently encouraging them to come together. Sitting up tall, tucking our chin slightly so that our ears stack over our shoulders. Our shoulders are stacked over our hips, and our chin over our heart. So you can lower the gaze or close your eyes, whatever you're more comfortable with. And here we're just gonna breathe and set our intention for our practice today. This is just for a break from whatever service you've been providing, whether you're still working, seated in front of a computer, or you've been crafting, maybe making things to donate to your local hospital, healthcare providers. Whatever it is that you've been doing that's maybe caused you to have some stiffness, we're here to release that today, to release the tension from our bodies so that we can continue being of service to those who are keeping things running, or just our families. That's important work too. So with your eyes closed, let's just breathe. Grounding down through the feet. Feeling the earth beneath our feet. Grounding through the sit bones, feeling our weight settling into the chair as the chair supports our body. Bringing a deep breath into the belly, maybe expanding the side ribs, and then letting that all go. Another deep breath in, filling the belly, the side ribs. This time, let your breath out through the nostrils. And then one more time, in through the nostrils, deep breath in. Filling the entire cavity of the body. The breath weighs us down, exhaling through the nose and letting it all go. We're going to add some arm movements to our breath. So bring your hands to heart center, placing your thumbs up against your sternum. And then we're going to raise our arms up on the inhale. So bringing our hands up, inhaling. Exhaling, our hands come down, maybe to touch the side of our chair. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more times. Inhale, your hands up. Exhale, hands down to side body. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. From here, we're going to add a little twist. So we're going to sit up tall, and then on your next exhale, we're going to turn to the right. From here, you can take your left hand and you can grab the side of your chair or your leg, and then take your right hand behind you, grab the back of your chair, and just have it help you to encourage the body to twist. We're not going to use it to crank, although that might be tempting. We're just going to use the arm and the hand on the chair to gently encourage our body to turn to the right side. And breathe, inhales. Sit us up taller, pull the crown of the head up towards the sky. Exhales, turn the heart to the right. Now come back to center. We're going to do another twist. We're going to take this to the left. So inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, let's bring our hands to the heart center. There we go. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, turn to the left. Take your right hand, place it on your thigh. Take your left hand and grasp the chair behind you, and then sit up tall and turn a little deeper on your next exhale. So as we inhale, we're pulling the crown of our head up towards the ceiling. Exhales, twist us just a little deeper. Or maybe we just think about it, gently encouraging the body to move to the left. All right. So let's come back to center. We're going to take our hands to heart center again, and we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, our hands back down. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling the hands to heart center again. One more time. Inhaling the arms up and exhaling hands to the side. From here, we're going to take hold of the side of our chair on the right side, and the left hand, thumb facing up, is going to turn up bicep by our ear, arm by your ear, and then on your next exhale, you're just going to bend to the right side, stretching that side body. Maybe looking up and turning the heart up towards the sky as we bend, keeping ourselves grounded, so making sure that we're grounded through that left hip as we stretch to the side. And breathe, feeling that stretch going up the side body, up the left side. And now, sitting back up, we're going to take this to the other hand. We're going to grab the other side. We're going to grab our chair with the left hand. Take our right arm up, bicep by your ear. And then on the inhale, you're going to sit up tall, stretching that arm towards the ceiling. And on your next exhale, you're going to bend to the left, stretching the right side of your body. From here, we can look up towards the ceiling if you're comfortable. Maybe turn that heart up towards the sky. Breathing. Exhales, pull your hand up towards the ceiling. or I'm sorry, inhales, pull your hand up towards the ceiling. Exhales, bend you just a little bit deeper. Feeling that stretch in the right side. And now come back up. We're going to do a little foot movement here. So from here, we can take our right leg and just stretch it out and hold it up. We're engaging our thigh muscles as we lift that leg. And from here, we're just gonna do a little ankle stretching. So maybe moving the foot out, stretching the inside of that ankle, and then turning the foot in and pointing the toes down. Ooh, that's a nice stretch right at the top of that foot. And then pulling the toe up towards the knee. Really strengthening that quadricep muscle. Beautiful. And now just kind of give it a full circle. Just rotate that foot out. Rotate that foot in. Awesome. And then relax the foot. Bring it back down towards the mat. We're going to do the left side. So we're going to lift that left foot. We're going to turn that foot into the center. I'm going to turn that foot out. Point that foot down. Ooh, feeling that great stretch at the top of the foot. And then pull that toe in towards the knee. Awesome. And now we're going to take it around, maybe taking it out. Turning the whole foot. Maybe there's some cracks happening there. Pops. Crackles and pops. And then back towards the center. Ooh, yes. And then place the foot back down on the mat. So now let's sit up tall. We're gonna do a little forward fold here, just a gentle one. So with your feet planted firmly on the ground, we're going to sit up tall, bring the shoulders down the back and together. Stretch the arms out. And then fold forward, hinging from the hips. We're going to rest that belly over our thighs and rest our hands on the floor if they meet. If they do not, if you have some blocks or books, that would work well too. And then relax the head and feel that wonderful stretch in the lower back. Maybe in the hips too. I'm definitely feeling that in the hips. If you've been sitting a while at your sewing machine or in front of your computer, you're going to feel this one. You can also just gently rock side to side. Breathing. And then taking your hands to your hips with a strong back. We're going to straighten out the back and then sit up. So from here, we'll want to take a strap. You can also use a belt or a scarf. It doesn't have to be a yoga strap. We're going to stretch out those shoulders a little bit. So take your belt or your scarf or a towel, whatever you have, and put it over your right shoulder. From here, we're going to turn our right hand thumb pointing up. We're going to bring that arm up, bicep by your ear, and then you're going to bend that elbow and grab the strap behind you. You're going to take your left hand out and you're going to turn the thumb down, and then you're going to bring it around behind, bend the elbow, and find that strap. Your fingers might touch here. If they do, that's great. Just grab the fingers. And then sit up and breathe. If your fingers don't touch, you're just working on bringing the arms or the hands closer together by grabbing the strap. We're breathing, inhaling to sit up tall, exhaling to inch those fingers closer. Here we're also working on bringing the shoulders together, so there's a tendency to round the shoulders in as we're feeling that stretch. We want to really open up that heart. And this is our Gomukhasana arms, cow face posture. And breathing. Feeling that stretch. Pulling that elbow in towards the ear and up towards the ceiling, working to sit up tall and open up that chest as we breathe. Now let's release the belt. Come back around. Woo. And we're just gonna switch sides. So bring that belt onto the left side and take your right hand, thumb pointing, or I'm sorry, your left hand, thumb pointing towards the ceiling, bring it up, bicep by your ear, and then you're gonna bend that elbow and grab the strap. Now I know that I'm very tight on this side, so it's gonna look a lot different. I'm gonna take my left hand, I'm gonna turn the thumb down, and then I'm gonna bring that hand around. I'm gonna grab that strap best I can. I already feel it here. So you're gonna see that both your sides are very different. That's okay. And we're just gonna work on that stretch. Again, encouraging the heart to open, pulling that left elbow in towards the head. And then on my exhales, just bringing those fingers closer together as best I can, gently, being gentle, feeling the stretch. I'll just show you how much different it is. Very different. This is a great shoulder and arm stretch. Breathing. Sitting up tall. And hopefully that was the same amount of time on both sides. We're gonna release this stretch. And we're just going to level that out. So we're gonna do what I like to call the flying V. I don't know if it has an official name, but that's what I call it. So you're taking your strap and you're taking your arms about 2 to 3 feet apart, depending on how long your arms are, depending on how tall you are. And you're gonna make sort of like an A, resting the strap in your lap, keeping that strap taut, keeping your arms pulling on the strap the entire time. Inhale, sit up tall, and then bring your hands up, strap over your head. Exhale to feel the stretch, maybe bringing it slightly behind, don't force it. Inhale, bring the strap back down. Again, we're gonna inhale to bring the strap up. Exhale to feel the stretch as it comes behind us, maybe this time a little further. And then exhale, or inhale, bring the strap back down. Do whatever's comfortable for you. So we're gonna inhale to bring the strap up. On the exhale, maybe we feel that stretch. And then bring the strap down. Inhaling, we're bringing the strap up overhead. Going as far as we're gonna go this time. I can tell my shoulders are very tight from all the sewing that I've been doing. That's okay. And exhaling, bringing that strap back down. So from here, we're gonna move into our down dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. And we're just gonna do that by sending the weight towards the feet and then standing up with a strong back. We're gonna move our chair to the front of our mat, if you're using a mat. And then with the knees bent, we're going to fold forward. Grasping onto our chair, thumbs pointing towards the back of the chair, and your 4 fingers around the underneath part of the seat. From there, we're going to walk our feet back and extend the spine. As we move our head down towards the chair, we want to bend our knees, making a belly connection between the thighs and the belly, and then sending our hips up towards the ceiling. Opening up those shoulders and turning the eyes of the elbows towards each other. From here, you can begin to straighten out your legs by bicycling them out if you have tighter hamstrings. But we mostly want to feel that stretch in the back and the spine. Relax your head and look in between your knees as you breathe. From here, you can start to walk up towards the chair a little bit. And then we want to put our hand in the center of the chair. We're going to do a little side opening here. We're going to place our hand right in front of our face on the center of the chair, planting it down, making sure it doesn't move. And then we're going to draw a bow with our right hand, turning our heart towards the wall, sending your hand up towards the ceiling, and looking up towards that thumb. And breathing. Here you can come back to the chair and then bring your right hand to center. And then take your left hand, draw it like a bow, and turn towards the left. Sending that arm up towards the ceiling. Feeling the stretch and breathing. Come back down. And then stretch that back out, moving the feet back, moving into our downward dog. Maybe bending the knees to extend that spine. And then straightening those legs one at a time. And breathe. And then we'll walk back up. And then bring your hands to your hips. And with a strong back, stand up. Here, let's bring our chairs back to center. And let's close our practice with a little seated breathing, maybe a short meditation. Placing your hands on your thighs and lowering the gaze as you take in all the benefits of your practice. Letting go of maybe any to-do lists for this time. And taking in peace, well-being. And knowing that everything you do with good intentions is appreciated. All the volunteer work that you're doing is appreciated. The time that you stay present with your family is appreciated. I thank you for taking this time to practice with me today. I hoped that this helped. Maybe release a little tension and gave you a little boost of energy so you can go back to your day, go back to whatever service you're providing. Thank you, and namaste.